Hey Facebook, I'll be talking with you guys today about if you need it, you can ask for it. But first, I want to give a few moments to allow Facebook to invite some folks to the broadcast. And I also want to take a moment to acknowledge that today is 9/11. And so definitely want to honor those that we lost on that day. So I'll take a moment to honor them as well while folks come in. Hey Laverne, thank you for joining the broadcast. I'm just taking a quick moment to honor those that we lost on 9/11 and giving Facebook an opportunity to notify folks that I'm online. And today we'll be talking about if you need it, you can ask for it. How's it going for you, Laverne? And thanks for coming into the room with hearts. And matter of fact, while you're jumping in, if you can go ahead and share this broadcast, because this is going to be a good one. And I'll just go ahead and get started because I'm only going to be before you for a few minutes, 5 minutes or so, okay? And I am, for those that are watching and may not know me, I'm Audra Upchurch, entrepreneur, speaker, and upcoming author. And in my business and in my full-time career, I'm surrounded around professional women. And one thing I've found, and I don't know if you guys can agree, that a lot of times it's difficult for professional women to kind of get the help that they need personally. I mean, how many of you know women who, when they're caught in, they're backed up against the wall and they have situations going on in their life, a lot of times, even though it seems they're there for everyone else, when they're in a situation, they really can't seem to find folks to be in their corner. Can you relate? And I'm talking about, situations where maybe they're going through a divorce or a bad breakup, or even their kids have left home, or let's be real, since we're mature women, right? When they are even going through, physical changes, menopause, right? Difficult situations that they at times can't find folks to depend on and be there for them. How many of you guys can relate to that? Right? Especially that menopause thing. We women really don't want to talk about that. And when there's issues in our marriage or issues with our children, or even admitting that we have a problem with handling the empty nest syndrome, a lot of times women have difficulty even admitting that there's a problem. But then there's the frustration of, well, everybody knows this is what I'm going through. Why is nobody there for me? And the utter disappointment of feeling like you're alone. Well, tonight I want to talk about, if you want it, you can ask for it. Rather, if you need it, you can ask for it. Unfortunately, a lot of times with being that professional woman, with being that entrepreneur, that businesswoman, that woman who's the leader in every facet of her life, unfortunately, when you are that chick, people tend not to see you as someone that needs help, even when the situation you would think is obvious. If you can relate to that, type in the comments, hashtag I can relate. A lot of times those women are kind of left figuring it out by themselves. And when they can't figure it out, it tends to create a level of hardening. Because it's tough when you can't depend on others, or when you feel like you're alone. It's tough when you feel like you're in it by yourself. But what I want to encourage, if this is you or someone that you know, what I want to encourage you to kind of grab a hold to is this. And this was a hard one for me. When you are in a position and you present yourself as always being able to get through everything by yourself, when you're in the position that you always have the answers and you always figure it out, the people in your life expect you to continue to do so. So even though your situation may seem obvious that you could use a friend, it may seem obvious that you need a shoulder to cry on, believe it or not, it's not obvious. Because your pattern has created a norm for people where they think you got it. And so their help is not necessary. So now what you're going to have to do is uncondition these people to understanding and realizing that you are human and that you do need help. And the only way to do that is by asking for it. So when you're faced with difficult situations and it seems like the world, your friends, your family should understand that, hey, this is a tough situation. You should be here for me. When it seems that it should be obvious, understand it's not. Because you've created a situation where you normally handle it and you normally have it together. So they're conditioned. And the only way to fix it is by saying, I need your help. And now I know that sounds kind of scary. and those few words may be difficult to utter the first time or even the second time. And it may be annoying that you have to even say it. Because again, you think the situation is so crystal clear. Like, why wouldn't somebody need help? But it's you. You're the rock. You have the S on your chest. You're the one walking around, flying around with that cape. And the world has gotten conditioned to you solving it. So to change everyone's view, you're going to have to shock them and yourself by saying, I need some help. And can you help me? And as you condition yourself to feel more comfortable asking for help, it'll make it easier to do it the next time and the next time and the next time. And as you no longer program these people and they become unconditioned, they will get into a flow when they see you going through difficult changes that they'll be there for you. Does this seem fair? It may not be, but it doesn't mean it's not the reality. So the next time you get upset at your close family or friends because you're going through a difficult change and again they've left you hanging to deal with it all by yourself, stop and take a look in the mirror and examine yourself to say, what am I presenting to them? Do I present to them like I have it all together all the time? Do I present to them that I don't need their help? Do I present to them that I'm a rock, I can handle it all? Well, if you do, you already have your answer. And now you know how to change it by stopping to ask for help. Now, if you look around in your community and your friends and your family and there's no one there that you truly feel you can reach out to for that support when you're going through the various changes, divorce, breakup, kids leaving home, even change of life, let's be real, we're mature women, then you can hang out with me in my online community, Women in Sync with Audra. It's a safe place where you can be the professional woman that you are, but in a safe, vulnerable environment. Because no one is meant to charter this path alone. But until you get comfortable with even having an uncomfortable conversation with yourself and being honest about where you are and how you got there, you won't get the help you need. So I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes or so. I don't have my watch on, but I think I'm at beyond my 5-minute mark. But I just thought this was important because we're at the midpoint in our life, guys. We want to make the next part of our life the best part of our life. And we can only do that if we start having these difficult conversations. I am Audra Upchurch, owner of Express Mail and Business Services, founder of the Express Cares 5K, and creator of an online amazing community, Women in Sync with Audra. And I am here to help women have uncomfortable conversations. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.